Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ben S here. I've got a CGC unboxing right here. I just got this back yesterday. What's up, Blue Green? Funny story with this. I actually sent this order in as a pre-screen. Then all of a sudden, my credit card got charged for the full amount. So I called CGC and said, "Hey, this was supposed to be a pre-screen." They're like, "Oh, okay, well, what did you want to pre-screen this at?" I said, "Well, I wanted to pre-screen it at 9.8. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and throw the information over to the grading people, and then whatever doesn't come back at 9.8, we'll just credit back to your credit card." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then all of a sudden, the books were shipped and didn't. And they basically graded them all, and so. Yeah, see, I know that CGC's been having a few issues. It's okay on this one. I'm not that terribly upset about it. It is what it is. But anyways, got some unboxing here. And if you want to make sure that you like and subscribe our channel here at Tales from the Flipside, that way you find out all of our content that we've got going on pretty much every single day. We just had a show with the Mandalorian, the Star Wars crew. Just had their show, so check them out. Check us out on Monday nights for our flagship show. Also check me on Fridays for the Hot 10 show, the original Hot 10 show, and go from there. But all right, let's break into this and see what we got. I made a few notes here, just so you guys are kind of aware of what the census shows on these books. I actually forgot what these books were. Turnaround was pretty good for those who want to know. They received these the day before Thanksgiving on Fast Track. They did not input them for 10 days, I think, and then 2 days later they were scheduled for grading. So. And now it's December 20th. They came back the 19th, so it was less than 3 weeks from Previews 95. And yeah, unfortunately, I have none of those. But yeah, it seems like if you have the Previews 95, that you should definitely grade it for sure. All right, so we'll get rid of this stuff here. All the cool little inserts. And when I send them in, I don't know about you guys, but when I send them in, I actually put them in alphabetical order because I'm anal like that. But so these are all going to be in alphabetical order, starting from the beginning. So just start here. So first book, I'll take these out of the slab so you can start out of the bag here, which actually the bag looks much worse than it used to from CGC. First book is an Action 892. This is from the DC 75 series, the variant, and this one's a pretty cool homage to the Flash and Superman race, and that one got a 9.8. Census on that one is looks like there are 11 9.8s, none higher. So that's the highest in the census, and there are just 11 of those available. Number 2 is the all-new, all-different Avengers number 9. This is the first new Wasp. I don't know if it's her first armor or first something. I don't know, to be honest, but these got hot here a little bit ago, and I was like, well, I got one copy, I'll send it in. It's a cool Alex Ross design cover, 9.8 on that one. All right. Census on that one shows 28 9.8s, none higher. Third book is okay. So I got this whole variant series from this Fringe, Tales from the Fringe. I finally picked up. I was at a store, found the last 2 And so then I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and send these in. These are pretty hard to find variants. This one's they're all flip covers of the originals. So this one's like of Superman, the death of Superman, but they have it as the death of Batman, which is kind of cool. This one got a 9.8. The census there are 8 9.8s. There's actually one 9.9 and one 10 gem mint of this. But yeah, cool looking cover for sure. So this should be all 5 of the Fringe Tales from the Fringe covers. So this is number 3. Issue number 1 did not have the homage cover, so you have to get 2 through 6. This one is Fringe Tales from the Fringe number 2. Obviously, Dark Knight returns, but except for it is Superman, the Man of Steel returns. So really cool looking, and that one got a 9.8 as well. There are 7 9.8s and 3 9.9s of this one. All right. The next one. And this is Tales from the Fringe number 4. This is opposite of the Crisis on Infinite Earths from back in the 80s, where Superman is holding up Supergirl, Death of Supergirl. Yeah. And that one got a 9.8 as well. If you can, sorry, there's a little bit of a glare, so I'm trying to turn it sideways so you guys can see it. This one is a little more difficult. There are only 6 9.8s of this and none higher. So there are no 9.9s or 10s of these. All right. These were actually showed, I think these actually showed up in the show. Like they were back on a wall somewhere, and you could actually see them up on the wall in the show, which is kind of cool. If you haven't seen Fringe, it's kind of like an X-Files type show, something like that. All right, this is number 5. This is homage to the Justice League 1. This is issue number 5, and that one got a 9.8 as well. This one, there are only 3 9.8s and none higher. So this one, I don't know, for whatever reason, this one's just hard. I don't know if less people have sent this one in. This one's pretty hard, but this one's got like the villains instead of the heroes on there. And the last one of this variant series is number 6. And this one is like instead of Green Lantern Green Arrow, it's the Red Lantern Red Arrow, which is kind of cool. And that one got a 9.8 as well. So I've got the entire set now in 9.8, which is pretty cool. Yeah. This is from Fringe of the Show. Is definitely what it is. So on that one, there are 7 9.8s and actually 1 10 gem mint, but no 9.9s. So one higher in the census on that. All right. So next up here we've got God of War number 1. This one got hot a while back, and I was able to find this one. Okay, there we go. That's probably better. Shine it away from the Christmas lights. So God of War number 1. This is from Wildstorm. Pretty cool cover here. And that one got a 9.8 as well. And there are 13 9.8s, none higher, of this cool cover. All right. Who was that cover by? Andy Park. I don't really know any other Andy Park books. Because if anybody does, make sure you just comment if you know any other Andy Park covers that are out there. And this one is the second print of the God of War. No, these are not premium format. These are Wildstorm had back in the 2010s, right when they were changed over to DC. They had that weird cover that it's almost plasticky feel. They can they actually have some of them can have like scratches on them because it's that weird feel to them. So I don't really know exactly, but these are easy. I would say these are easier to get a 9.8 in, just because it's got that plastic feel. But they do have some scratches on them. Okay, so Andy Park did some great Tomb Raider stuff. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that kind of looks like his his genre type thing. But anyways, we got the God of War #1, second print here, and that one got a 9.8 as well. The second print, there are 7 9.8s and 1 9.9 out there. So this one's not very easy to find in a 9.8, or just find in period, or in general, I would say. Okay. Yeah. Kind of falling over, so let's go to the next one. This one we've got Green Lantern #0, the 1 in 25 sketch. This is the. It doesn't. What's weird is it doesn't actually say this is the first appearance of Simon Baz. On the. It doesn't say that. But this is the first appearance of Simon Baz, so I'm a little confused. But we all know CGC is not always correct. But yeah, so it's a flip cover, or they did a really bad job with these sketch covers, to be honest. They made them sideways, and they look kind of not great. But anyway, 125 of a first appearance, and that one got a 9.8. There are 28 of these, none higher. So pretty low pop on a DC book there. All right, now we got Hawkeye number 9. This is the second print. The purple variant or whatever, which kind of makes it look kind of cool because it's got the I Love Hawkeye there with the purple heart, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this one was selling for a lot raw, so I was like, well, let's just go ahead and send it in. And this one only got a 9.6, so this one would have not passed the pre-screen. But I'm okay with this being slabbed as a 9.6 though, so it looks good. I have to look and see why it's still got a 9.6. They don't put grader notes anymore, so it's really, a lot of times it's really hard to see. Oh well. This one, this is Hawkeye. Looks like there are 2 9.6s and 2 9.8s. So there's only 4 of these graded. So the population is super low, which I probably would suspect that now that this is over $100 some book raw, I would think that the population would start to grow on that. But as of right now, it's pretty low. Okay, let's see here. Now we've got Incredible Hulk Future Imperfect #1. So get it this way. That's the first appearance of Maestro. This got hot a little while ago, but I was able to find this. Let's see, where was I? Maybe South Carolina, and I found it in a back issue bin for like $5 or something like that. So, and these are prestige. These are prestige formats, so these are a little bit easier to have or to get high grades on. And this one got a 9.8, and there are 224 9.8s of this, so not super rare at all. But it is still first appearance. With and it's embossed cover, which is straight 90s. Which is funny. Which is when I started collecting, was in the 90s. So, Thanks to everybody in the chat. I see David, Steven, Spidey Fan, Blue Green Philip, Chung. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. We always appreciate you guys watching our channel. And if you like these, actually, if you like these unboxing videos, I think we're going to start doing some more. I think Brian McClay's got 2 CGC orders that just came in as well. I think he's going to do these tomorrow, and he's going to, he's going to do his unboxing as well. And I know he's got some good books in that as well. So, all right, let's go on to the next book here. We've got Inhumans. Forget the issue. Oh, number 5. Yeah, Inhumans number 5. First, Yelena Belova. Yeah, so super hot book that kind of cooled off when Black Widow kept getting pushed back, and who knows what who knows what he hates 9/8. Yeah, I wish I hated 9/8, but honestly, I don't know about you guys, but I almost feel like if I see a book that pretty much looks like a 9/8, I almost feel bad selling it raw. Like I feel like I'm leaving money on the table. For whatever reason, I just like slabs. But I used to grade baseball cards back in like 2000 before CGC was even a thing. So I've been grading collectibles for 2 decades, and I just like them. I just like the knowing that they're protected, that they're not going to get damaged, and I think the cases look so much better than a bag and board. But that's me. I know some people hate them, but I like them. Anyways, we got Inhumans number 5, and this one only got a 9/6. So this would have failed the pre-screen as well. But again, 9/6s do pretty well in this, so I'm okay with it. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Of that book, let me look here at my little stats. There are 108 9/6s and then 166 9/8s. So again, not super rare. Not that you would expect a book from the 90s, just for a regular cover to be rare, but that's probably pretty low for a character she's pretty much going to be taking over the Black Widow role going forward. So, that might be a book I might just hang on to that one for a while. Most of these other ones I'm probably going to sell. I don't know. I don't know what I think sometimes on some books, but Justice League 31 is the next one. This is, let me see how they label this. First full appearance of Jessica Cruz. It's hard to tell what an appearance of Jessica Cruz actually is, because that Green Lantern, I mean, it's just her hand, and it's weird. Anyways, this is the first full appearance based on what CGC says. This is the 1 in 25 all red Batman 66 cover. Kind of a weird looking cover, but all red stuff usually is. And that one got a 9/8. There are 12 9/8s, none higher of this. So, yeah. So definitely happy with that one. I think that's still a pretty hot book at the moment. All right. Next book, we've got The Last of Us, American Dreams. Very cool video game that it's been optioned for, I guess, a show. I can't remember. This got hot 3 months ago, 4 months ago. I can't remember. But I was able to find some guys think that I buy these books and then put them on the Hot 10 list. No, most of the time I put them on the Hot 10 list and I don't have any of them, and then I end up finding them afterwards. So, which is kind of weird because I don't really pay premiums for books most of the time, but I dig a lot. So, but I usually kind of just have it stuck in my mind about what books were on the list. And then if I find them, I just go ahead and buy them. So I found this one after this was actually on the list. It's actually got a really hard, it's a solid black back cover. So I would think that these get fingerprints pretty bad. But 9/8 on this one. So pretty happy with that. obviously, because it's you know, it's a hot book that people still do want. This is the I guess the Naughty Dog variant. I'm not really sure how they distributed these, but let's see here. There are 19 9/8 of that, none higher. So that's pretty low population on that one. I can't really tell. We probably got about 7 or 8 books left, something like that. This is one of my favorite books that I think these are definite long-term holds. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1. I graded a second print, or actually 2 second prints, my last order. The second print I got a 9/8 and a 9/6 on. I've got several raw copies of this one. This one was the best one that I had. And this one got a 9/8. So I really think that this is a solid play going forward. I think this is one of the characters that has a lot of room to grow in the Marvel universe. So I could see her showing up sometime in the next couple of years or so. If you're going to pick one up, I would pick one up now while there's still a couple $100 or whatever. But of that one, Moon Girl, there are 220, or is it? Gosh, I'm old. I can't even see. I didn't even get my readers out. 324 9/8, none higher. So not super rare, but comparatively to some of the other Marvel books around that time, probably not too high either. Okay, next book. We have got Phantom Starkiller #1. This is the New York Comic Con variant. I was able to land a couple copies of these. These kind of have the same kind of cover. It's kind of a plasticky feel. These copies that I had were gorgeous. They were they were just gorgeous. So this one got a 9/8. To be honest, I thought this one had a chance to get a 9/9. It was about as nice a book as I've had. So awesome cover. Love it. There are 9 of these, none higher. And next book is the other copy of the Phantom Starkiller #1, and that one got a 9/8 as well. So they both came back 9/8. I love the look of the cover. I just think it's got that it just looks like something from 80s psychedelic something or another. It's just kind of cool looking. Again, I'm a child of the 80s, so anything that takes me back to that, I'm like, yeah, woo, I'll take it. Again, there's 9 9/8 of those. All right, we're getting close. I love sending books in. I don't know about you guys. This next one is Spawn 301. This is the Alex Ross exclusive. I think he was numbered to 666, which I think is funny, but they actually labeled it as a second printing, which is, I don't think most people know, but it actually does say on the label, second printing. I had 2 copies of these. I graded one a long time ago, and for some reason didn't send this one in. And so I just decided to send this one in with it, and this one got a 9/8 as well. I love Alex Ross. I think he's pretty much the I don't know, probably pretty much of our generation, probably the best long-term artist out there. I mean, he's been good for so many years, and he just doesn't put out garbage at all. He doesn't phone it in. Yeah. All right. Next book is Star Wars, Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir, #1. This is not the trade. This is just a regular cover. Love the cover. Love anything Star Wars. I am not a Star Wars expert by any means. Check out the guys on Tales from the Dark Side. Those they know way more than I do. But this one I picked up raw for like $5 2 months ago, something like that. And this one I'm disappointed with. This one got a 9.4. So, oh well. It is what it is. I must have missed something. I usually don't. And it looks like there's a little bit of a touch here on this corner right here that I probably missed somehow. I usually look at these, scan these pretty good, because I don't like getting 9.4s. I don't really like getting 9.6s, but still a cool looking book. And I'll probably just sell this one. Yeah, definitely. Adam, no graders notes. They don't give those. On the Spawn, there's 23 9/8. I forgot to say that. None higher. And on this one, there are 20 9/8 and 16 9/6. So still pretty low, considering that book's been pretty sought after for a while. I'm actually surprised there's not more of them graded. But all right, next book. Heir to the Empire. For those who know me, I had 6 months ago, I had a 9.8 of the newsstand of this and sold it. It kind of hurt back then. At the time, it was the highest sale for a newsstand. It actually was the highest sale for an Heir to the Empire. It's quadrupled in value since I made that sale. Goodbye to the guy who bought it from me. But that's usually me. I usually sell my books way too soon. If you want a deal, you're probably going to get it from me, and then the book's probably going to skyrocket later. So that's usually what happens. But oh well, I'm not going to argue too much. This was another nice copy, the direct that I had, and I got a 9.8 on this one. So I'm still surprised that it doesn't say first appearance of Thrawn or Mara Jade. All it says is based on the novel by Timothy Zahn. So I think CGC needs to get with the program on that and label their books correctly, but that's not my company. So obviously very happy with that one. I sent it in before the Mandalorian stuff made it go crazy, but I wanted that copy graded because I knew it was nice, and I did not want to wait on it. All right, so it looks like I've got 4 books left. 4 left. All right, so now I found this one in like my back issue bins. I didn't even know I had this. A Static One. I think this is the direct edition, but I really had no idea I even had this. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna take my chance on this and send it in and see what we get. And another 9.4. So this one not great, but it's a near mint copy of a hot book, hot character. A lot of times when these characters do get hot, even 9.4s sell. You don't want to go too much lower than that on moderns, but they will sell. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I found it in my back issue bin. So, yeah. Oh well. On that one, on Heir to the Empire, there's 123 9/8, none higher. So, still super kind of low, especially for the popularity of Thrawn. And it's been hot for quite a while. So, again, that's another one I'm surprised there's not more copies out there. Static, there are 63 9/8, 37 9/6. So there's 100 books higher in grade than this one. All right, 3 to go. Superboy number 9. This is the first appearance of King Shark, and he's on the cover, which is nice. Funny story about these. I actually had a card and comic store back in the 90s. A year ago, 2 years ago, I found my old diamond boxes from back then, and this book was in there. I had 10 copies that I never sold that were still in the diamond boxes, no bags, no boards, just stuck in old diamond boxes that I had. And I've since sold, I think, 5 of them raw that were near mint plus, and then this is the second one I've graded. The first one came back in 9.8, and this one came back in 9.8 as well. So they're just sitting in old diamond boxes. It's funny, diamond boxes now seem like they're getting destroyed before they even make it to the store. But back then, all I did was just stick it in a box, or leave it in the box, and when the store closed up, and they held for 25 years. Yeah, 25 years later, they still were 9.8. So pretty cool book. Thought you guys might like the little extra story with that one. This one I was pretty excited about. Teen Titans Go number 23. I did not even know I had this book. When I was looking for books to grade, I knew I had some Teen Titans Go issues because I've been buying them for a year before anybody else was. And this one was pretty nice. Oh my gosh, and the case, look at the case. Jeez, I just now noticed this because I just pulled it out. Look at that, cracked. Ugh. So I'm gonna have to call CGC on this one. This one is smashed right out of the box. That's disappointing, especially. Anyways, it got a 9.6. There's only one 9.8 in the census. There's only one 9.6 in the census, but this one, the case is smashed direct from. That's disappointing. Man, thing's trashed. Like, what the heck happened? Man, that thing is, I don't know if you guys can even see that. I mean, it is like just hammered. Okay. Enough about that book. Yeah, was a 9.6. Yeah, that's I was actually gonna sell that because the Red X thing is really hot. That's why I knew that the Red X was coming, and I wanted to get it graded because there's no graded copies out there. Raws are selling for like 150 a piece. Okay, so I need to contact CGC, and that was not even at the back edge of the box. I have no idea how that book got smashed in between other slabs and where the other slabs were not damaged, because this was the last book, and the case is perfect. So explain that one to me. I don't think you can. I think the only way it could have shown up in that box is somebody put it in there broken, but I digress. Vision number 1. This is the hip hop variant. First appearance of Viv Vision. Pretty cool. Wiz Khalifa homage. All black. So I thought that it would probably be difficult in a 9.8, and it got a 9.8. Yeah, so 20 9.8s of this. Not very many of them, to be honest. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that one. Gosh, man, this Teen Titans Go has got me irritated, like really irritated. Like that is. I mean, it's like destroyed. Okay, yeah. That's all I got. That was the last book. So out of this order, it looks like I got 20 out of 25 9.8s. Obviously, the Teen Titans Go is, I guess, still pending if it's actually a 9.6 at this point, but who knows? Again, make sure you guys, everybody, thanks for watching this live. Everybody that's been commenting in the chat, Michael Palmer, Lebednik, Year Yee, Blue Green, Rag, Martian Comic Hunter, Spidey fans still there. I appreciate it, guys. Again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe buttons. Hit that bell if you want these notifications when we got new, like these random videos. This is completely random, nothing scheduled. Check out our shows. We are not doing a Hot 10 show this Friday because it is Christmas. So we will be doing a year-end Hot 10 list. So that may come out on Wednesday before Christmas Eve. They may drop it on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be a compilation of the whole year. So check that out. And if you like I said, if you like these kind of videos, make sure you comment down there, and we'll try and make sure that this content gets better and better for you guys. You guys, if I don't talk to you, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I am out.